Steve Magnante here for High Octane Classics in Auburn, Massachusetts for something very special, 1971 Corvette. It's not a big block. You might think it is with this hood. This is an LT1. Of course, we all know that LT1 means 1970, 71, and 72. 350, aluminum intake, solid lifters, high compression except for 72. More on that in a second. But keep in mind that in 1971, a total of 21,801 Corvettes were built. Of them, only 1,949 were LT1s. Beyond that, this is also a roadster, one of about 7,121. So again, coupes outsold roadsters darn near 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 actually in 1971. So again, this is a all numbers matching, largely original paint survivor, you might say. This is the Ontario orange paint, which is one of the more popular colors in 1971. Now, of course, this still has the chrome bumpers front and rear, as Corvette would have through 1972, but as 73, 74, the rubber starts to appear. But again, 1971, the mid-year for the LT1. Let's take a closer look at it. But again, this hood here ordinarily is seen on 427s or 454s, actually in 1970 and beyond, where it says 454 right here, and in 68 and 9, 427. But this hood doesn't do anything but look awesome. But again, it's never seen on a small block car unless it's an LT1 under the hood. And there it is. Now the LT1 essentially is the heavy-duty 4-bolt main block with this aluminum Winters intake manifold, which is lighter than the cast iron piece, and of course has larger ports. And underneath this open element 14-inch air cleaner, this is an AC piece, which is correct for the LT1, is a Holley 4-barrel. All other small blocks in 1971 got the Rochester Quadrajet. So, and there's also a solid lifter cam inside of this too. So it has the ability to rev higher than a hydraulic lifter 350 would. So again, the LT1 was the, it was the performance enthusiast small block. In fact, a lot of folks who otherwise would have bought a big block said, you know what, I want similar power, 330 horsepower net, or gross, I should say, but they want this engine, not so much the big block, because this has good power, but it's lighter up front and really helps the Corvette be the handler that it can be. Now, this is a numbers matching car. What does that mean? Let's do this. Okay, here's the VIN right here. And we see the VIN, it says 194671S and then 142017. That 2017 right there, it's the last four. It could be any one of the last six, but 2017. Now we come to the right front of the engine block. And remember, 2017, it's like a game show. But here we have this. This is the pad right here. And this is where the suffix code and the VIN 2017 right here on that pad, 2017. So this is numbers matching block time. Transmission also, this has the aluminum Muncie M21 close ratio, and yes, the 2017 appears on that as well. Not restamped. This is an actual numbers matching car with the build sheet and window sticker, which is good news. Now, I like how this one has been presented with the correct reproduction Firestone wide oval tires. You know, radial tires are cool, but they kind of pop the illusion. I love that square shoulder look right here. That's so nice, but the wide ovals were a big deal in the late 60s, early 70s, and of course Coker makes them today. Being in 1971, of course, we have the chrome-esque side here. And then we'll check. I'll meet you on the other side on the inside. And again, this is a roadster, one of only 7,121. About 3 times as many coupes were built. So again, all LT1s were 4-speeds. This is the M21 4-speed. And here we have the Bragg sticker, 330 horse, 350 cubes. That's LT1 right there. Very cool stuff. And here we see the fiber optics, these things right here, in their final appearance for 1971. What these do is they let you know if your tail lights or any lamps in the vehicle are not working. These things illuminate. And so 1972, those would be gone. So that's the fiber optics. It's basically to let you know that you got tail lights out or any lamp out, so the cop doesn't tell you with a ticket. You get to know before you get pulled over. But that was a cool thing seen on 68 through 71 Corvettes, and again here for the final time. This does have the luggage rack on the tail, and through the valance rear dual exhaust. You got to love how 1969, I believe, they went to this squared off outlet here versus the semicircle of 1968 on the Stingrays. But again, just a beautiful piece, and again, largely unrestored. Dare say this could be considered a survivor, and it's a numbers matching LT1 350 solid cam, 4-speed positive traction rear end, 15x7 rally wheels with the correct wide oval tires, and a beautiful example of the breed. And again, a handful of these things were made, and this is the final year the LT1 had a solid lifter cam. 1972 was the final year for the LT1, but they put a hydraulic cam in it, which means that it doesn't rev quite as high, and you could actually get air conditioning with your LT1 in 1972. And one quick thing too, before we touch this down, tachometers. Okay, LT1s, because they have the solid lifters, can rev to darn near 7,000 RPM. With good springs. This one here, you can see the tachometer red line is 7 grand, but 65 is the warning line. If this was a standard 350 hydraulic, that would read to 6,000 RPM. So again, the little details on an LT1 car are all very important. And this is an actual LT1. Again, one of 1,949 built in 1971. So that's the story here. Now here's the thing, this car can be purchased with as little as 10% down. High-Octane Classics does finance, and because High-Octane Classics is located in Auburn, Massachusetts, means you can't buy this car if you don't live here. Not true. You can actually have this car delivered anywhere on the planet. High-Octane Classics is happy and ready to deliver this car to you, even if you don't live in Massachusetts. Not a big deal. It's the 21st century. And beyond all of that, High-Octane Classics does consider trades, late models, anything you might have, they'll certainly consider as a possible trade. And another final thing too is that High-Octane Classics has been in business for 15 years, and they're always looking for qualified sales and service people, either beginnings or professionals. If you have a good work ethic, not like me, give them a call. Again, the number is 508-859-4515. And if you have a car to sell or 20 cars to sell, High-Octane Classics is always looking to add to the inventory. So once again, to learn more about this 71 LT1 4-speed, numbers matching, mostly unrestored Corvette Roadster, check it out on the High-Octane Classics website.